Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a zodiac reading for the sign of Capricorn. So if this reading doesn't resonate for you, be sure to check your other placements, but let's get into it. So first, I'm going to get a few cards to see what Spirit wants you to know, and then I'm going to get a few cards from this deck about the person you're connected to, and then we'll get tarot. You could be very focused on your home right now. Ending codependency, but we'll see what comes out. Those are just the cards that I noticed. So, Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? We have healing, difficult self-truths, acknowledgement, inner work. So it looks like that's what you're working on right now. And it does look like there's some sort of offer coming towards you from someone from your past. Someone you share memories with. So let's get into it, Capricorn. So Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know right now? Or what is Capricorn dealing with? So you could be trying to find balance in your life right now. And I did see that home. I did see that home card. So you could be going through something with your home or working on your stability, going through a move. We have a fresh start, so it feels like you could be going through some sort of fresh start, especially when it comes to work or home. And it looks like you're trying to find balance right now in your life. We do have twin flame, so it feels like you are dealing with a twin flame connection or a strong soul connection if you don't resonate with twin flame. Let's get two more. Rebirth, going through a rebirth. Yay, Capricorn. Whoops. So you're going through a rebirth right now. Fresh start. You could be going through, like I said, I was hearing fresh start, new beginnings. For some of you, it could have to do with your home as well. And then we have manifest. So you're trying to manifest everything you want into your life. You're trying to manifest. Looks like you're trying to manifest a rebirth and a fresh start within this soul connection and trying to keep a positive mindset. And that can be hard sometimes to keep a positive mindset. We have hope. So don't lose faith is what Spirit's saying. Don't lose faith here, Capricorn. All right. So now to look at the person you're connected to. Side note, in this connection, you could have been dealing with codependency because I did see that card. You could have also been dealing with someone where there wasn't balance with this balance card coming out. So it looks like you're trying to manifest a fresh start where there is balance. What else was I going to say? Oh, the card about acknowledging difficult self-truths and doing the inner work. That's, you know, that's what the twin flame journey to me really is about. It's about the journey to your higher self. Union is just icing on that cake. The twin flame journey is truly about you and your journey and the work you do on yourself. So let's see what is going on with this person you're connected to. Show me the person Capricorn is connected to. So when it comes to this person, you will have to trust in divine timing because that is one of the first cards that I saw upright or flipped up. I also feel like this person is trusting in divine timing. Something coming in the spring, or spring could be symbolic in some way. We have anxiety. So your person is going through anxiety right now, going through a lot of overthinking about this connection, worrying about the future of this connection. We have keep going, don't stop, almost there. So that's giving me 9 of Wands energy. Your person is persevering, even though they have this anxiety. And again, for your person, it feels like you're going to have to trust in divine timing. So keep that positive mindset, I'm hearing. And we have spying. So this is someone keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs, searching for you online. I'm actually just going to get 2 more cards for them. Maybe one more. Let's get one more. We have earth signs, so you could be an earth sign, or you could be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign. We have fire and earth here, so Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And on the bottom of the deck, we have separation. So it definitely feels like you're in separation with this person. So let's get a tarot deck to see what's happening here. So first I'm going to get your person's energy, and then we will get your energy. So we're going to start with your person. One more shuffle. I seem to always shuffle 3 times. 9 of Wands. That's what I said about them. They're trying to persevere here. It's also a message for you, you know, don't stop. Keep that positive mindset. Something is coming, is what I'm hearing. So let's get Ace of Pentacles. And I was just seeing, as I was cutting the deck, I was thinking about that offer that I saw in the white deck, that Ace of Pentacles that I saw. So it does feel like there's something coming. King of Wands, it feels like this person could be getting ready to offer you something here. So let's see your person's current energy. I actually want to keep that. Spirit's telling me to keep this separation card and put it right in the middle. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. So your person's energy, that's what we're starting with. So show me the person Capricorn is connected to. We have the 3 of Cups. This person could be really missing your friendship. They could also be spending time with friends right now, or going through changes within friendships. That could involve losing friends as well. Your person or you could have a birthday coming up. Oh, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So that's the first thing I heard when that 3 of Cups came out, is this is someone missing your friendship. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this person is feeling very left out in the cold, isolated. So, and that's another thing I was hearing with the 3 of Cups, is they could be ending certain friendships. So they could be spending a lot of time alone right now. 9 of Wands on the bottom. Let's get one more for your person's energy. They could even be fearing rejection. They could be fearing rejection because they have stress, worry, overthinking. So they could be overthinking coming towards you right now, fearing that you would reject them. They could also be overthinking and feeling left out in the cold to whatever's going on in your life. You have very nice energy, so it's giving me glow up energy. And we have discovery. This is a bonus card in this deck. So this person is going through some sort of discovery, some sort of aha moment. And it almost looks like they're about to, or I feel like they're discovering things that they need to heal here. In this deck, the star card is actually a jar that's been broken open and the star is laying on the ground. So to me, this card always connects with the star card. And it does look like this person is, you know, they're discovering something about this connection, something about themselves. And it looks like they're discovering what their wish fulfillment is, what they need to heal. That healing card, acknowledging difficult self-truths, that's what I feel like they're discovering about themselves right now. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. So this is someone feeling very heavy right now. I feel like there's a lot going on in their life, and I feel like it's kind of pushing them towards this healing energy. So let's get your energy now, Capricorn. So show me Capricorn. Capricorn, we have the Hermit. So it feels like you are spending a lot of time alone, self-reflection, self-introspection, a pause in love. We have the Six of Swords, so you could be going through transitions in your life right now, even travel, moving, but you're moving into calmer waters. We have the Five of Cups. So you could be going through some sort of loss in your life as well. Some sort of sadness. You could be going through a period of sadness actually with the Five of Cups. And we have the Nine of Wands. So right now you are wounded and weary from battle, but you're persevering with hope and determination. The Nine of Wands also talks about love that's not easy, that leads to self-improvement. So I do feel like you are going through self-improvement here. And again, we have the Hermit on the bottom. So lots of alone energy, solo time, self-reflection, introspection. I already talked about it. All right, so let's see how your person is feeling about you. How is this person feeling about Capricorn? I almost called you a Virgo because I was looking at the Hermit. Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So that is showing someone who is feeling like they need to come towards you with some sort of stable offer. This is definitely someone who sees potential with you. And we did see that offer in that white deck that I keep seeing. We have the Queen of Swords for how they feel about you. So they're feeling like you're cold and detached from them right now. And we have the Seven of Swords for how they feel about you. So they're feeling like they need to come in out of the darkness. They feel like they need to stop playing games and stop running is what I'm hearing. The Queen of Swords is very interesting in reverse because that talks about introspection. So this person feels like right now you are kind of detached from them. You could be being cold with them if you're even talking. Withdrawn, distant, cold, guarded, detached, serene for how they feel about you. Like they could be feeling like you're happy without them, which could be causing them this Seven of Swords in reverse. It feels like this person knows that if you're detaching and you seem very serene without them, that they need to make a move here. The Seven of Swords is also about setting the record straight. So this person wants to set the record straight. We do have past wounds, introspection, and healing. So this person does feel like they wounded you in the past. And they feel like you are deep in introspection, which makes sense because you have the Hermit. But that they need to heal something here with you. I'm just looking at this. So this person also seems to be letting their emotions overshadow what they want to be doing here, which I find very interesting. So they could be feeling very heavy emotions towards you right now, especially with this stress and overthinking. And it's like there's this energy of them wanting, look, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, there's this energy of them wanting to take control of this situation and come out of the darkness there, set the record straight. But again, they feel like you are very guarded and cold and maybe would reject them if they came forward. They're definitely going through some sort of fear of rejection with the Five of Pentacles. So let's see how, I want to get one more card for how they're feeling about you. One more for how they're feeling about you. Page of Swords, so they are watching you. But they are feeling like they want to start a conversation with you here. Death on the bottom. Death and rebirth energy. So they do feel like you are changing, you're transforming. And it's almost like they're curious about what you're up to is what I'm hearing with that Page of Swords. They're feeling very curious about you and what you're up to since the ending or the separation of this connection. All right, so let's see how you're feeling about them. How are you feeling about them? We have Judgment. So it does feel like you want a renewal with this person for how you feel about them. You feel like you want a renewal, you want some sort of resurrection. And I also feel like with this card, it feels, why am I saying feels so much? With this card, it looks like you feel like this person has some soul searching and self-evaluation that they need to do here. We have surprise, which is the other bonus card. And in this image, you saw the little mouse kind of looking at that jar with a star in it. And for how you feel about them, you could be surprised that this connection came into your life. Like you could feel surprised that you even have this soul connection. You could feel, do you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing something about you could even feel surprised that you still think about them because maybe in the past you were able to let go of people and move on. With this surprise card though, it does feel Ace of Wands on the bottom, Three of Wands. It does feel like you want this person to come towards you. It's like you want them to surprise you. I'm not talking about like, oh, I hope they surprise me with flowers. That's not what I'm talking about. It almost feels like you're hoping, or you feel, I'm hearing hoping because of that hope card in the manifest. It feels like you're manifesting this person coming towards you with some kind of offer. You hope that they surprise you. They hope that I'm hearing you hope that they prove you wrong, whatever that means. Let's get one more for how you're feeling about this person. How do you feel about this person? We have the Chariot in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. So you feel like they're not making any action towards you. They're not coming towards you with any type of offer right now. Chariot in reverse for how you feel about them. So you don't, maybe you don't feel like this is going anywhere and you're hoping that they prove you wrong. Obstacles. So you feel like there's obstacles in between you, that there's no direction. What else? It also feels like you don't feel in control of this situation with the Chariot in reverse. You don't feel like you have any control over what happens. So again, if something was to happen, this person would have to surprise you or prove you wrong or whatever. And I have to mention the Seven of Swords does show that they want to set the record straight here. They want to come in out of the darkness. I also feel like this person is tired of watching you from a distance because there's heavy energy of them watching you, but not interacting with you. So they're, again, they want to stop sneaking around and just watching you, and they actually want to talk to you here. So the next thing I'm going to look at, I do feel like you still see the potential with this person, but this keeps ending up on the bottom. This is the third time these two cards have ended up on the bottom. And it does feel like you have no control over this situation. And if there is to be an offer, that they need to be the ones to take action. So I'm going to look at their intentions now. And then instead of asking about their actions, I'm going to see what the future, like the next 6 weeks, the energy between you, and that'll show us if there's action. But first, we're going to look at their intentions. So what is this person's intentions that are connected to Capricorn? What are their intentions? What are their intentions? We have the Ten of Cups and Temperance. So their intentions, it does feel like they want to heal this. They want this, Ten of Cups can be like a homecoming energy, returning home. But with the Temperance card, they want to, their intentions are to restore balance here, to restore harmony, but they're being patient about coming towards you. So it feels like this person, you know, especially if they're overthinking this and they have this fear of rejection, it's almost like they're being very slow about coming towards you. I do feel like this person's intentions are to restore balance. Cannabis could be symbolic. I always think that looks like a cannabis leaf. I actually want to ask one more for intention. What are their intentions? That just confirms it right there. So home, they want to, that's what I was saying about the 10 of Cups. They want to come home, and maybe you never even lived together, but this person wants to return to this connection is what I'm hearing. Page of Cups. So this person does want to revisit this connection to see if something can be revived here. And Page of Cups, they want to show you a new perspective. I just want to look at the Page of Cups really quickly. Page of Cups, wanting to renew a romantic relationship. So exactly. And it also talks about wanting to be able to express themselves without the overshadowing of their inner critic. Page of Cups. So they want to be able to express themselves to you without this fear of rejection and without this stress and worry and overthinking. All right, so now we're going to look at the next 6 weeks between you. So the next 6 weeks between you, what is the energy between you and this person? What is the energy between you and this person in the next 6 weeks? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, sorry. I just said whoa way too many times. So this is very interesting, my friends. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles does show dedication and commitment. I'm just going to look at that Eight of Pentacles really quickly before I move on. I don't know if you noticed the first card that came out, but it was the Four of Swords in reverse, which is release from isolation. Cultivating a relationship, dedication, commitment, quality, accomplishment, high standards. So it looks like in the next 6 weeks, there's a lot of dedication being put towards this. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, release from isolation. So this person coming out of silence, coming out of quiet. And the Four of Swords talks about reigniting passions. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse, so learning lessons from the past, healing, and then reconciliation, wanting to put a connection back together. So to me, it looks like you're going to be hearing from this person. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about decisive moments. So it feels like this person is making the decision to come towards you. And the Wheel of Fortune talks about making adjustments, navigating changes within a connection with your partner. The wheel turning in your favor. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it looks like this could have been very slow to come in, very slow to happen. You're the only sign that I want to ask actions about. You're the only sign that I've felt called to, maybe I should just see what their actions are going to be. The Knight of Pentacles does show that dedication, similar to the Eight of Pentacles. Very determined, very dedicated to changing, making adjustments in this connection, coming towards you. Could be very slow moving. So this person could release themselves from isolation and appear in your life, and then it could be very slow moving for the two of you to come back together. That's interesting. This could come quite suddenly as well. Like they could just pop back into your life all of a sudden, and then I'm hearing baby steps. So this wheel could slowly start turning towards putting this connection back together, but it feels like it will be slow. Like I don't feel like this person will come in and get down on one knee and propose. But it feels like this person is going to pop back up into your energy, and then it's slowly, like a snail, going to... I think that you're slowly going to see this person's dedication. So you're the only sign that I'm asking for. So don't tell anyone else. But if you've already listened to your sign, I apologize, but this is the only pile I felt called to actually see what this person is going to do. So what action in the next 6 weeks is this person taking towards Capricorn? What action is this person taking towards Capricorn? Oh my gosh. So we have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups for their actions. The Six of Cups came out first. And this is showing that they are going to reconnect with you. That's like hearing from your person. And remember, I saw that Ace of Pentacles from an ex, from someone from your past. But the Seven of Wands shows perseverance. So this person wanting, like, they're persevering here. They want to come in and fight for this. But the Seven of Wands can also be guarded. So again, I do feel like this person is going to pop back up into your energy, but they're still going to be, I'm hearing, protecting their heart space. So I don't think they're just going to open their heart right away. I feel like it's going to be slow moving, that this person is going to come in kind of protecting their heart space, but wanting to reconnect with you. I hope that makes sense. So let's see your advice about this person. What is your advice about this person? We have the World on the bottom, so it feels like there's the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. What is your advice? What is your advice? Capricorn, what is your advice? What is your advice? Okay, so it's like the same type of energy here. It's the same type of energy. So your advice is that it does look like there's going to be the coming together of two people here. Well, these are birds, but you know what I mean. It does look like this person comes towards you, but they're going to be holding back. And my advice for you is to let things allow in that divine timing that's in this, it came out in their energy, and keep a positive mindset. Just because they're holding back doesn't mean it has anything to do with you. Just because they're protecting their heart space doesn't mean it has anything to do with you. I think it stems from their own insecurity. So I would just let this unfold naturally, is what I'm hearing. Your advice, like I said, is when this person comes towards you, Two of Cups, I feel like they're going to be holding back slightly, like they're going to be slow to open up to you. And again, that's not about you. It's not that they don't trust you. It's about them. So don't take their holding back as anything that's your fault or because they don't want to open up to you, is what I'm hearing. It's about them. And I have to say something else. There's a reason you can't let go of this person's energy. We had the Twin Flame card come out, and the Four of Pentacles often talks about, the Four of Pentacles can talk about holding on tightly to something. So there's a reason. The Two of Cups also talks about soulmates. So there's a reason you haven't been able to let go of this person's energy, I'm hearing. And you know, what do I want to say about this? I would try to avoid overgiving. Like, I would almost, not in a manipulative way, but I would almost mirror their energy. Like, take it one communication at a time, take it one conversation at a time. I've talked about like reconnection before on my channel and I failed miserably at this in the past myself. But like, if your person sends one message, then you send one message back. Don't start sending like message after message after message after message. Take it one line of communication at a time, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, very nice. And if this person comes in, we've got Knight of Cups on the bottom, so they could still be coming in, you know, they could still be struggling with a little bit of immaturity. But what I was hearing is their intuition is telling them to come towards you, even though their head might not be ready yet, because they're not coming in King of Cups, right? which is balanced head and heart. And it feels like they still have some insecurity, fear of rejection, and overthinking. So just keep that in mind when they come in, that them holding back is not about you. It's about what's going on internally for them. And the more patient you are, I think the more this person's wall will come down, if that makes sense. So let's get some channeled messages. I haven't given up hope on us yet. Channeled messages from your person. Exactly. Unworthy. So this person, it feels like they're still in this bit of unworthy energy when they come in. So again, don't take that personally. That's about them. We have overwhelmed, 10 of Wands. So they are overwhelmed about this right now. All right. I feel like this is weighing heavily on their chest is what I'm hearing. So channeled messages from Capricorn's person. We have reveal. I want to tell you the truth. 7 of Swords in reverse. Soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Forgiveness. So they're seeking your forgiveness over something. And the 7 of Swords does talk about wanting to get something off their chest. It talks about wanting to make amends or something that's weighing heavily on their conscience. They want to talk about it. So, you know, whatever they reveal to you, they're hoping that you'll forgive them. So this person could have been worried about other people's opinions about this connection. I'm afraid of what other people will think. So that could have stopped them from investing in this connection. You were the only sign that got this card, I think. Maybe one other sign got it. Maybe one other sign got the reunion card, but I don't know. You might be the only one that got it. Missed opportunities. So this person sees you as a missed opportunity or the one that got away. I didn't act when I should have. So maybe it's been a while. And we have reunion here. So Capricorn, I'm going to leave it here. But as always, I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'm here for you. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.